At Home with Lucas here. So today we're going to be talking about the JBL Vibe Buds. Yes, people, I finally got my hands on some of these new buds with no lid. Yes, this is a lidless case. Actually, all the audio you're hearing is coming from the Vibe Buds right now. So these things have 32 hour of battery life combined with the earbuds and the case. They also have 8mm drivers, so they should be packing out amazing sound quality, not to mention the fact that they say that they have a perfect fit. So that is something I'm going to definitely be putting to the test.
Alright, let's take a look at these bad boys right quick. So up the top left you have JBL by Harman. There's an image of what's to come in the box. Looking good. That case looks way bigger than the Vibe that I reviewed. These of course are the new Vibe, but I reviewed the first pair that came out without the lid, and it looked a little bit smaller. You got smart ambient, you got hands-free calling with 2 microphones. That's awesome. You got the Vibe Buds. We're going to be putting the perfect fit to the test because that is something that I am super interested in. Okay, take a look over here. You got 32 hours of battery life. That's 8 hours in the earbuds themselves and 24 hours in the case, adding up to 32 hours. Take a look at the side over here. You got, oh, I'm liking this. Okay, all right, you got app support. Okay, that's new for these. The Vibe I don't think had app support the first pair. You got custom touch controls, very nice. All right, 8mm drivers, that is what's up, people. USB-C, okay, very nice. Take a look at the back. All right, let's get inside. Okay, we got fast charging. Whoa, 10 minutes equals 2 hours. That's bananas, people. That is really cool. I am liking that a lot. Okay, so you got some really nice silicone replacement ear tips. It looks like you have the large and the small. Usually they put the medium on the earbuds themselves. Then you have the iconic orange JBL USB-C charging cable right here. Alright, this is what I learned when I reviewed the Vibe. The first time you have to push it to the side. So what you're doing is you're kind of pulling it out with your finger, just like you would pull it out of your ear. So that's why they're saying push aside to take out, because if you try to pull it straight up, it's going to get difficult and become super annoying. Alright, let's get into this, people. Okay, let's walk around this case. It's definitely a little bit bigger than the last Vibe that I reviewed. It's a little bit taller. It's about the same width for sure, but there you go. You got the JBL logo right there. You got their new sort of 3 stripes right there, kind of looking a little bit like Adidas, with the indicator light in the middle, which means you're going to be dealing with color. So you're going to see that when it's red, it's dead. When it's green, it's full. Take a look at the molding on the inside. That's looking decent. You got some large pins down there, which means you're probably not going to have any problem with charging. You got the right and the left. This is made out of some slightly textured plastic, which feels really tough. It feels like you could definitely drive over this with a Hummer EV and it's not going to break. It feels very, very solid in the hand. It also feels rugged, like if you dropped it, you're not going to see like massive cracks or anything like that. Take a look at the bottom down here. It's really flat. I like that. I've dealt with some JBL cases that literally were rounded, so no matter where you put it, it just was rounded and would fall over. I'm sure we're going to talk about that later on because this is a great desk companion. All right, let's continue around the back. There's your USB-C port right there, looking super simple. All right, let's go ahead and drop the earbuds in. Okay, there we go. The magnet pulled it in tight. Oh, very nice. All right, so there is your indicator light right there. Okay, so let's take a look at how they look in there. So that's decent, and they're nice and tucked down. So the case actually covers a little bit over the earbud itself, so that's cool. Let's do the Wow. Okay, those magnets are really, really strong. I am not kidding. That was bouncing out and going right back in. That is awesome. Let's go ahead and peel these out. So you pull to the side just like you would out of your own ear. It's really simple and really fun. Once you do this enough, you're like, ooh, I like to get earbuds out that way better than just pulling them straight out. All right, let's go ahead and walk around the earbuds. So you got the JBL logo right there. That is the touch pad, so that's a capacitive touch. There's no physical push button or anything. There's your indicator light right there, obviously. Continue around here. Ooh, yes, this tube, whoa, that is massive, people. Okay, that is probably one of the larger tubes that I've seen right there. That is very beefy. Yeah. What? And it's also really, really short. So usually these are twice as long. So JBL has done a little bit of work here to make these slightly different. Yeah. Whoa. Oh, and it's an oval in there too. You can see that's an oval. That's not a straight circle. All right. So that possibly could pump out some serious sound, people. I am excited. There's the charging pads right there. There is the microphone port right there. And I'm guessing there's only one. Yeah, there's only one as far as I can see. Okay. And that's basically it. So this is all one solid tone. So it's not two-tone. It's all just slightly grayed black. Same texture as the case itself, which is nice. But yeah, these are basically your lower level design and lower level fit and finish. You can actually see where the plastic, I can actually scrape it with my finger, which I kind of wish that they would, make the fit and finish a little bit better, but they're going to cut corners here or there to give you good battery life and give you good sound drivers and not charge you $200. So that's what you're getting when you buy these earbuds right here. Very cool. All right. Yeah, so first impressions, these are, not flashy, but the tubes right here are looking absolutely amazing, and I cannot wait to get these in the ear. Let's drop them back down in the case one more time. Ooh, those magnets really pull that in. Whoa, all right. Yeah, first impressions, definitely decent. Of course, we won't know until we get these things in the ear and get the music bumping, people. All right, I'm fully suited up and ready to go for a nice spin bike. I got these things locked into the ear. They feel super, super comfortable. Definitely feel like they're plugging my ears for sure. But we're gonna be testing this for latency issues. How well is it gonna sync up to the tab right there? And how immersed am I gonna get in my ride on the spin bike right there? And this will give us a good understanding of gym workouts. So that's kind of what we're looking for. Can we knock out the world around me? Of course, I have no gym mates with me. Just gonna have my kids coming in and out of the room, making noise and whatnot. So let's get into this ride, people. All right, there we go. That's the JBL Vibe Buds right there. We're gonna pair these up real quick. Okay, just finished a great ride. These things definitely locked into place. I had zero latency issues, completely got immersed in my ride. It was kind of cool to be able to turn on ambient mode so I could hear the bike and my kids and stuff. But yeah, with ambient mode turned off, I was completely immersed in what I was listening to in my ride, listening to the coach. Big thumbs up, definitely passed the cycling gym test. If you're at a loud gym, you're not gonna hear people around you at all. I couldn't hear my fan going. I couldn't hear a lot of things. Couldn't hear the bike creaking below me. So big thumbs up for that. Definitely passed. Okay, just got these things paired up to my projector, which is right up there on the ceiling. I'm going to be doing a 645 by Beachbody, which means I'm going to be moving all over the place. At times I'm going to be going upside down and just doing a bunch of dumbbell work and aerobics and whatnot. So I'm going to be doing a little bit of everything in this workout. So let's go ahead and put these things to the sync test, latency test, and of course fit test for how well they stay in place. Wow, that was intense. Holy moly, I am sweating literally head to toe. You know you're sweating hard when your shins are actually sweating. That is quite amazing. But enough of that. These things completely locked into place. Probably some of the better locking earbuds I've ever experienced. So feather light, so comfortable. I didn't even notice they were there half the time. I did adjust them a couple times here or there, but not much. But they definitely passed the home workout test, the home gym test. You're definitely gonna be able to go to the gym and put these things in and block out a lot of the noise around you, which is a big thumbs up. So definitely passed with flying colors, 2 thumbs up. Okay, just got these things paired up to my Samsung 75-inch TV right there. We're going to be doing a movie watching experience. So we're going to be testing these things for latency, testing them for theater-like experience. I want to be in the cinema. I want to be in the theater with these earbuds connected to my TV. So let's jump into that, people. Okay, it's now been 3 days since I paired these up with the TV, and I have to say these things do a phenomenal job. They're definitely comfortable, but they do like to work their way out. If you smile or you're eating or snacking, they like to kind of move up a little bit. So I'm kind of finding myself having to reset these things a couple times within an hour or two of watching. They definitely have a decent amount of bass, not the most bass that I've ever experienced, and the theater mode, the movie mode is just not quite there. It doesn't really pull you in as much, but the sound quality is definitely good, and the bass quality is decent enough that it passes the test, but not 2 thumbs up, just 1 thumb up for the theater mode. The syncing is phenomenal. I can walk around my house, I can go 20, 30, 40 feet, and it doesn't glitch out at all. So that's awesome. They have a really good ability to pair up, and when I turn my TV on and I turn these on, I'll get a little notification on the TV that says it's ready to pair with these headphones. So that's really cool. But yeah, not as impressive as I would have liked. Okay, I'm going to be doing some mowing, trimming, and blowing with these bad boys. I got them locked into my ear. I'm going to be testing them for, obviously, latency. This phone will be in my pocket. And then we're going to be testing how do they handle that electric mower right there. It's not as loud as a gas mower, but it's definitely loud enough to warrant some noise-canceling earbuds. So we'll definitely be putting this to the test with the trimmer and blower and the mower. So let's get into that. Okay, these things definitely passed the mow, trim, and blow test, just not 2 thumbs up. I'm going to give them 1 thumb up. I feel like they did a decent job of canceling out the noise. I didn't have any glitches with the phone in my pocket. Some earbuds will glitch out when your phone starts moving around in your back pocket for some weird reason, but these things seem to do a really good job. I was definitely able to hear the mower. It canceled out probably 50% of the noise. It didn't cancel out 100%, so I wasn't completely immersed in what I was listening to. But yeah, definitely good quality earbuds. The sound drivers are great. They don't lock into place though. I keep having to constantly adjust these things, and they're always on the move. All right, I got these things paired up to my S23 Ultra right here that I'm filming on. They feel completely good with the helmet on, with the glasses on. They're completely locked into place. They really get to a point where they start to feel like they're invisible in your ear, if that makes any sense. So they really have an ability to just lock in, sit, and then be forgotten, which is great. So I'm going to be starting off with a podcast with these bad boys, and then I'm going to work my way into some music with a bunch of different genres and really test them for how they deal with wind and how they deal with canceling out the noise around me. And then of course, when we get into a busy section, I'll turn on the ambient noise so I can hear the vehicles around me and whatnot. Taking these on a 40+ mile bike ride, which will really test them for sweat and durability and all that fun stuff. Let's get into this.
Okay, earbuds are doing phenomenal. I'm on the most dangerous road of my ride, 55-mile-an-hour road. I can still hear the cars coming up behind me, which is great. The sound quality is so crystal clear. I can hear my podcast perfectly. I might be around the halfway point, I'm not sure. But yeah, earbuds are kicking butt. I don't hear any wind noise at all. All I hear is what's coming up behind me. That's amazing.
Okay, I got bad news. These things definitely started to loosen up. When I said I could hear the road noise, that was because they were literally doing this. And I could hear the road noise through, like right there. They were never at danger of falling out of my ear, but I did have to seat them back down like that about 4 times too many, I think. So definitely something that for my ear size in particular, I have large ears, I had to reseat them back in. So definitely take note of that. But other than that, comfort wise, amazing. Sound quality, really, really good. Halfway through, I switched over to some techno, and then I switched over to some chill tracks on Spotify. So yeah, definitely passed the cycling test, just not 2 thumbs up. For your ear though, it may lock into place and be cool, but for my ear, it wasn't perfect. Okay, just got these things paired up to my iPod right here. This iPod is packed full of some high-res audio files, so it's really going to give me the ability to hear these 8mm drivers for what they have to offer. So I'm hoping I get a real immersed experience with these bad boys, and I'm hoping that the world around me just melts out and I get into my iPod test. All right, let's jump into it. Okay, just finished listening to a bunch of music on the iPod, and I have to say there's some weird thing going on where it sounds like the microphone is being turned on while you're listening. So hear through is off. I have it completely turned off, but yet like I was listening to music, washing my hands in the sink, and I could literally hear the water. If I snapped when the song was kind of quiet, I could hear my fingers snapping. I would turn the volume up and it would go away a little bit, but it literally sounds like the microphone in here is turned on. And I don't know if that's by design or if that's an accident, but it's a little bit weird because you're trying to get immersed in your music and you're hearing the world around you. I don't know if that's a safety feature, but I wish it was something you could actually turn off. Now, when I did go on my cycling ride, I didn't hear any wind at all. So I'm not sure exactly what it is that's causing it. So it's very strange. I heard it on my Note 20 Ultra when I was listening to music, and I thought maybe it was something with my phone. I didn't know exactly what was going on, but now that I've paired it up with the iPod, it definitely has it. Now let's talk about the sound quality. The sound quality is really good. The 8mm drivers pack a serious punch. You really hear that bass, the highs, the mids, the lows, and all that good stuff. But bass quality is lacking just a little bit. And I'm not super picky about my bass, but with these earbuds, the bass quality is definitely lacking a smidge. And like I said, high-res audio files on the iPod, so I should have had the best sound quality, the best listening experience, and it just wasn't there. It's 1 thumb out of 2, kind of like everything with these earbuds. They're just not the best sound quality and not the best fit and finish. Okay, I've been using these bad boys for long enough that I have a full comprehensive review, and let's just start off with the case. So the case definitely can get a little bit scuffed up, as you can see here, but it's not really noticeable in everyday viewing. You're not going to see those kind of scuff marks. I didn't have the privilege of dropping this bad boy, but if I did, I'm sure there wouldn't be hardly any marks on it. The lidless case is definitely, it's cool. You really don't notice the difference when it's in the pocket, when it's in a bag. You're not really noticing that there's no lid on there. When you take the earbuds out, you definitely have to pull them out in a little bit of a different way, but you get used to that very, very fast. So the case is basically no different than a case with a lid. You just don't have that added step of flipping the lid, grabbing the case, and dropping them back in. Okay, let's talk about battery life. So battery life is exactly as advertised. You can see here, these are almost dead, and I've probably been using them for forever. I mean, I don't use them all day long, so I'm not putting in 8 hours with these bad boys, but I am putting in enough time throughout the days to get a good review, and the battery life is exactly as advertised. The fast charging, I had to use that once. Whew, that was amazing. 10 minutes, 2 hours. Wow, that was so phenomenal. I definitely like the indicator light being up here. The case is definitely a little bit taller than I would like. I would like it to be a little bit smaller. That would be really cool if this was a little bit more compact. It's kind of a big case, but nonetheless, it does its job. The fact that you could set this down on a desk, put the charger in the back, and never have to pick this thing up again if you're going to use this for Zoom calls, or if you're going to use it for making phone calls while you're at work, that is awesome. Next level, people. When you take the earbuds out, you start to notice immediately that these have some limitations in terms of the fit in your ear. They say they're going to fit every ear, but they really don't fit my ear as well as I would like. I definitely had to adjust them way more than I would have liked. The sound quality is definitely good. The 8mm drivers in here pack a serious punch, but there is something strange with the microphone at times where it will kick on and it seems like it's picking up the world around you when you really don't want it to. You want to be immersed in your music and immersed in what you're listening to. The design of these things, I think they could be updated. I think they're a little bit off. They're trying to be an in-ear monitor. So there's earbuds that hang out of the ear, and then there's in-ear monitors that really sit in the ear. And I think that these need to be tweaked a little bit to sit in the ear a little bit better. There's definitely some better in-ear monitors out there. If you don't know what I'm talking about, just give them a Google. IEM is the abbreviation. You'll find out what I'm talking about real quick. The microphones are good. I was actually impressed. You heard that from the intro. Definitely good quality microphones. All the phone calls I made, people were like, yeah, sounds great. The touch sensitive buttons right here were actually really nice. I found myself finding them in the ear really fast and being able to press them, but there is some limitations when you have the touch function here. You can accidentally bump it. You can accidentally turn the volume up way too loud when you're trying to readjust and reseat the earbuds. So definitely take note of that. I'm one who prefers a physical button when it comes to earbuds. That is just so much better. The comfort in the ear, phenomenal. They don't cause any ear pain or any ear problems. The silicone right here is absolutely amazing. Really does a good job of seating in the ear. But all in all, I'm going to say that these are a solid 4.5 star rated earbud. Now I'm comparing these to earbuds of the price and to earbuds of the style. That's what I'm doing. So I'm not going to compare these to a $200 pair of earbuds. These are a 4.5 star rating based on earbuds of this price and this style right here. So definitely a good earbud, definitely a good earbud if you get it on sale. So JBL loves to make earbuds like this so that they can drop them down to $40 from their price of like $70 or whatever they are. See them at full price around $70. I would say wait, they're gonna drop to $30. I think I paid $35 for these bad boys right here. So JBL they really know that we want a discount, we want a deal, and they make their earbuds so that they can slash the price like crazy. And that's why I love JBL. Besides the fact that they make amazing sound drivers, they're very good with people and they really understand the consumer and they know what we want. The app is really simple to use. The functionality of their earbuds, very easy to grab and get used to really fast. So highly recommended to everyone out there that knows what these are and knows why they're buying them. Yeah, I am.
All right, there you go. That's the JBL Vibe Buds. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, definitely click that like button. And if you want to join the Adam Lucas family and you want to be part of this crew, hit that subscribe button. Every time I get a subscriber, I get a boost to make more and more videos. And it's because of you guys, I surpassed 6K Yes, people, on my way to 7K, but I need your help. Yes, you right there. Tell your friends, tell your family, this guy's on YouTube. They should go subscribe and watch my channel. But as always, I thank you for watching each and every one of my videos, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.